Safe to say just about the whole city of Naperville hyped for this one, the BW packed to the brim. First quarter, we know who the Warriors are going to. Austin Guido on the outside. That moves the sticks. Then a few plays later, Dylan Warden, 7-0. Wildcats counter with their running game. 4th and 1, Joey Radigan. No end zone, but a first. On the next play, Radigan walks in. We're tied at 7. Second quarter now, 2nd and 16. Warden to Troy Fumagalli on the swing pass. He knows how to get to the pylon. It's 14-7 Warriors. Trying to tack on more in the third, Guido puts one on the turf. Tyler Spike with the recovery for the Wildcats. Neuqua takes advantage. Radigan running to the outside. He's down at the 1. He'd score the next play. To the fourth quarter now, Warriors on their own 27. Guido feels like changing some field position. He gets to the second level, toting this one all the way to the Wildcat 31. A few plays later, 2nd and goal on the 6. Warden to Fumagalli again for the score. It's 21-14. Same score under 2 minutes, 4th and 11. Dylan Andrew, he scrambled out of trouble all night. Ryan Cole, whose man is that? 21-all, to overtime we go. Second overtime, 28 aside. 3rd and goal from the 3. Andrew to Mikey Dudek, leaping grab, 35-28. Warriors keep the kicker on the sideline. Warden and Guido bump. The QB goes down, and go crazy Wildcat fans. You may not be going to Disney World, but you've got yourself a rivalry win.
We had the game, 4th and 11. Stop the 4th and 11. We're going home a winner.
We actually called that one in the huddle because they were coming up to Mikey so much. So we ran Mikey at the sticks, and then we drifted our outside guy all the way to the end zone.
He's got outside coverage. He cheated on the out route to stop the first down. Instead, they threw it over his head. You know, you got to stay in your zone. And once again, those are mistakes that you can tell a teenager till you're blue in the face, but sometimes they don't learn until they get burned. My confidence isn't shaken in my players. Their confidence shouldn't be shaken in their ability. You go back and look at the film. 3 turnovers, the dumb penalties. Only team that can beat us is us. And taking nothing away from Neuqua, we beat ourselves by not stopping the 4th and 11 and by having all those turnovers. And part of it, I think, is Troy's telling him, I'm going to be open, I'm going to be open. They're buds. He wants to go to his buds. I says, you got to trust what I'm calling. He came to me and told me the boot was open. So I said, all right, I'm going to call the boot, but I'm going to put the receivers out there to give you some room to run. I expected him to run that ball that he threw to Troy. And I come to silence. I said, why didn't you run? He had no answer. And I said, learn from it. So you told me the run was there. All I did was put receivers out to keep the defense away from you, to give you room to run. You got to run that ball if you tell me it's there. You know, and to Dylan's credit, he called an audible for Troy's first touchdown. Okay? He called an audible on the one conversion we made before we scored to take the 21-14 lead. He called, I had a call to the right, he changed it to the left. And also Dylan didn't make very many mistakes, but he sometimes gets a little too greedy, and it's just, do what you tell me you're gonna do and we'll be fine. You know, and then once again, that's trying to do too much. He didn't have to do too much there. He just had to run the play the way it was designed and see what opened up and take what's there. Instead, he tried to force it to Troy. And every time Troy went over the middle, they were looking for it. So that's why we started throwing to Troy the bubble and stuff to the outside. Like, well, let's get him one-on-one with somebody. You know, that touchdown that got us to 21. I could see it the way they were lining up. All I do is block him down, delay him 1,000, 1,002, run to the flat, and there would be nobody there. And sure enough, there was nothing there, and he scored. You know, and once again, these kids got to understand, I've been coaching for 34 years. I watch the defense and what they're doing to us, and we're going to always try to take what they give us. And if they'll execute what I call, we'll be fine.